process. So if we are taking one triangle and if we are giving it a name as A, B and C, right? This one is a triangle as well as they told us in a right triangle. So let us take angle B as 90, and these all things we are doing by ourselves. You can take another name also, but it is mentioned in textbook, so we will do textbook wise. So the square of the hypotenuse is equals to the square of other two sides. So most important question is that if we are taking angle B as 90, so as Pythagoras theorem told, means in a small classes we learn Pythagoras theorem, but we don't know how it is proved. But in 10th standard again we are proving that how it is formed. So in smaller classes we learn that wherever is 90 degree in front of that whatever is the slanting side is there, and that is called as hypotenuse. So and the hypotenuse square means let us take, means I am turning this figure. So now our hypotenuse is this, and what we have to prove that the square of the hypotenuse means if we are doing square of hypotenuse. So right now my hypotenuse is AC, and if I am doing square of it, it is equals to, so equals to the square of other two sides. So square of other two sides means if you are doing square of this side as well as you are doing square of another side, and if you are adding it, you will get both the answer as equals. So in to prove, here I am not writing any given over here. First I am beginning with to prove, to clear our concept that what we have to prove. We have to prove, and this thing will design according to your figure. If you have taken C over here, your hypotenuse will be changed. And if you have taken another name, the hypotenuse will be changed. So here I have taken this, so my hypotenuse will be AC, and if we are doing whole square, that will be equals to square of another two sides and their sum. So here we have written our to prove. But what is given to us? So let us also write that what is given to us. So let us write in given that angle B is 90 degrees. So let me write angle B. So let us write that in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, because nothing is given in question. This thing all we have designed, so we have to mention. So in triangle ABC, angle B is equals to 90 degree. They have given like this thing. Now how we will prove? So we have to take one another perpendicular and give it name as D. Perpendicular means when it is falling on any side, it will make 90 degree over here. It doesn't mean that it will bisect this AD is equals to DC, but it is compulsory that when any altitude we are drawing or any perpendicular we are drawing, it will intersect that particular side at 90 degree. So here we have mentioned it that angle D is also 90 degree, but this thing we have constructed, so here we will mention in construction that AD is perpendicular on AC. So therefore which two angle will be 90? So angle BDA, because in center we have to take that D, and angle BDC both are 90 degree. So this thing we have constructed. Now our motto is that we have to prove this AC square is equals to BC square plus AB square. So this concept is very easy. So before doing that, I will break the figure. Means here we have to do comparison of what? We have to do comparison of one large figure. Means we have to compare triangle ABC, and we have to compare another small triangle. Then again we have to take that large triangle and we have to compare with this small triangle, that is BDC. And in that, in hidden way, our answer is there. So this concept is very clear. If your concept of figuring is very clear. So here I will turn this figure. If I am turning it, my 90 degree is over here. I am talking about this whole large figure, and it is angle B. Okay, so resting for that last triangle, what will remain? So my C will goes up and A is coming over here. Why I am doing this turning and all? Because from this our concept will be clear. We can prove two triangles similar easy way. Because one angle we having 90 degree and another we will found somewhere. So here in our first one, what we have to do? As I told you, it is not necessary to draw figure for our proof, but for clearing our concept I am doing. So I made this figure upside down. I just turn it and wherever is 90 degree, I kept over here, and whatever is hypotenuse, I draw over there. Now we have to compare one large triangle and one small triangle for the first one. So this one will be our small triangle, and as I told you, wherever is 90 means D is 90 over here. So B is 90, there we will write D. So we can compare it easy way. So our asimilarity concept will be clear only, that one angle we got. So we have to find one another angle. So as I told you that here also A, B, C, A is coming, the whole A. Okay, and in BDA, A is coming, and again it is in a whole way. If you all want to take B, you can't take, because in ABC this angle is whole, but if you are talking about BDA, this will be not the whole angle. So you can't take B as B, but on the place of A you can write angle A, because it is repeating in both the figure. So wherever is A, we will write A, and now we don't have any option. So wherever is C, we have to write compulsorily B over there. Now first we have to prove similarities of these two triangles. As you can see in figure, by A similarity we prove it similar, and then we will write the ratio. Right. So here I am beginning the process. So let us take in triangle ABC and another triangle, that is, so we will write in that way that it should be compared in easy way. Wherever is A, I will write A. Wherever is B, I have to write B only, because it is also 90 and that is also 90. And here we are beginning that wherever is C, there we have to write B. So here we are talking about triangle ABC and ADB. Let us prove its similarity. Here I will write angle B is equals to angle D, and both are 90 degree. How we got? One from construction and one from given. But in a bracket I will write given. And here if you want to mention whole A, so you will write angle CAB and BAD, but you can write in another way. So let me write the whole thing, CAB, and that will be equals to BAD, and what in bracket what we will write? We will write it as common. So here after taking two angles, we can write these two triangles as similar, means ABC is similar to triangle ADB, and in bracket I will mention that it is because of AA similarity. So here I have mentioned. Now if it is AA similarity, let us write the ratio. Why? Now the question begins, that why I have drawn this, because if we are comparing particular angle with particular angle, then only ratios of the side will be correct, else it will be wrong. So here we can write the ratio as AB. Now what is there? So it is AD. Now let us take another side, that is what? AC, and upon that AD. And the third side is that BC of this and DB of that. So we got one condition over here, but as I told you, whatever is useful to us, we will take that only, because triangle having three sides, we can take all the three ratios. But what is useful to us? So we want AB in our answer, BC in our answer, as well as AC in our answer. But we want AC square and we want AB square. So as you can see, if you will compare both these, you will get AB square. So from these both we can write, I will say that compare this. I will make highlight and I will say, means here this thing is not useful to us. So you can rub it also. So let me rub it, and here I will write that AB square is equals to what? So that is equals to AD into AC. And we will give it as condition number 1. So here you can see we prove one condition by taking these two triangle. Now let me rub it. Let me rub this small one all, because in second one we have to take this figure ABC as it is, but we are not talking about right now this. Now we will talk about this figure, and that is triangle BDC. So let me draw it again. As I told you, here also angle D will be 90. Wherever is D, we have to write D and we will mention it as 90 degree. So what is common in that? Now you have to think about that. In ABC, this whole B is there, and this triangle is finished over here, means C is there. And in angle BCD, again that C is coming. So wherever is C, there we will write C. And the remaining thing means wherever is A, there we have to write B. It is equal or not, that we are not knowing. But if we got two angles like this, one is whole common. See here, ABC. So in triangle ABC, BCA means this angle we are talking about. And triangle BDC, again BCD. So this is repeating. So in both of them angle C is common. And as I told you, B is 90, that is in D1, and D we have taken 90. So we have to compulsorily write A as B. We don't have any option. So here again we will begin our process. We will write same thing, but here some changes we will do in triangle ABC. And another triangle, earlier it was ABD, but now it is changed. We will write according to that. So here the triangle, wherever is A we have to write B. Wherever is B, we have to write D, and on the place of C, we will write C, because they both are same in this case. Then we will write angle B, and angle B will be equals to angle D, and they both are 90 degree, because from construction and from given. Then we will write angle C, but name of C is BCA. Let me write BCA, and that will be equals to DCA. In center, we have to mention angle C, so DCB. So let me write DCB, and in bracket I will write corner. After writing this, we will prove it similar. So let me write triangle ABC, and that will be similar to triangle BDC. As I told you, if figures are completely matched, then only our ratio will be correct. Else it will be little bit wrong. That's why I am taking care that what angle, which angle, what is common, and there I have designed that you can write a ratio in easy way. So here we will write, here is, let me begin from here. So here is, we can write a ratio as AB by this BD, and that will be equals to this AC by that BC, and the third side, that BC by this CD. So here if you are comparing these and this, you are not getting anything, because it will AB into CD and BD into BC. But if you will compare both these, you will get BC square, and we want BC square in our answer. So we are taking these two only. So if you do not take this will be okay, and if you are writing and you will write one step, that will be also okay. So here let me write, it is BC square. So let us write in that way, AC into CD is equals to BC square. So in another way, if I am turning this, I can write BC square is equals to, this is for your knowledge, but it is very good for writing, that if you are writing BC square, that will be equals to AC into CD. Now this equation is very important for us. How this is important for us? Let me tell you that this process is not ending over here. We have to do few more process. So let us do. So which few more process? We just have to add both of this, because addition is over there. So if we just have to add it. So let us do separation and write that add equation 1 and 2. Okay, so if we are adding 1 and 2, so in left hand side what we are getting and right side what we are getting. So on the left side I am getting AB square plus this side of BC square, and that will be equals to what? So So that will be equal to AD into AC plus AC into CD. So these are the two terms. From that, if we are taking AC common, so in bracket what will remain? AD will remain, plus will remain, and that CD will remain. As I told you, we will write AC over here. Now we will see AD plus DC is making AC. So on the place of this, so in bracket you also can mention that AD. In bracket, if you want to mention, you can mention that here AD plus CD is equals to AC. In bracket, if you want to write, you can write. So let me write AC. So here we got that AB square plus BC square, and that will be equals to AC square. So here AC square is equals to BC square plus AB square. Just turn this and our theorem will be completed within a few seconds. So here the end of the question, and here we have proved whatever they want to prove. They told us to prove. The concept is very clear. You have to mention 90 degree over here. You have to apply Pythagoras law over here, and how you will prove this? By comparing one large triangle with the small triangle, write their similarity, write the ratios of their side, and then you have to take another large triangle and another small triangle. You have to prove its similarity by using AA similarity. So here let me write AA similarity. Then you will write a ratio. Whatever is the ratio you want, you will keep it and you will do squaring. Then you have to add equation 1 and 2. Whatever is common, you will take common. Then eventually you are getting AC square, and that we want, hence proved. So this theorem was very easy and the most important theorem for the board student, because most of the time they are asking this question for the 4 marks. But so many students are not understanding that which question is asked. So please read the statement of the theorem. Read it by heart, then only you will understand it is asked which theorem. It is Pythagoras theorem or it is converse of Pythagoras.